Everyone really outside of the Jin has to get in close proximity, which is where you do get a ton of value out of Undeal jumping in. This is very heavy on the magic damage, though. I don't think it'll be the end of the world.
Yeah. Just
Whereas,
like caster curses. Like when you said that thing, and then immediately Rich like throws his flash away. We've got a little bit of an engage here, as Peanut could be in trouble. He's just dead. First blood going over to Yukal. As DRX looking for this Chemtech Dragon. Is it happening? Is it happening? Because look, okay, if caster curses are real, the opposite has to be real. The caster blessing, okay?
The waters, the Atlas waters.
The vibes, the feelings.
A lot of times it won't happen, but it'll happen enough for your brain to start believing.
Well, I'm slowly moving away from the believing, as Rich tried to walk to lane.
That is your rationality winning.
Shame on him.
What do you mean?
He walked to lane. Absolutely illegal. Delight flashes on top of him and takes him down. Sponge going for a Grand Starfall here, as they're looking for the dive opportunity. Zeus could be in trouble. Lazyfield just going to walk him out, and he's not as immune as he wants to be. Still surviving for a long time. Sponge gets the stab, though, and survives. And Sponge is doing
Which allows
Yeah, right?
Oh, it frees up Sponge's time.
Uh-huh.
Is this the least hinged day we've done in a while? Like,
it really is.
I feel like we haven't talked about the game at all.
Yeah, maybe we could do that. We could have a look. There is some grubs being taken here.
Just a little bit. I feel like we need to be able to at least say, with honesty, that we've turned.
But there is a bit of a lead with Sponge picking up that extra kill. It's Rich coming on over, and actually Delight getting comboed down. This is a lot of damage, and he's just dead. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, DRX answered the aggression of HLE beautifully. But still, the pressure is large from this Gwen.
That's not an easy one. Yeah, Zeus is still doing the Zeus thing. Sponge.
Oh, he just flashes for it. Okay, does he get the kill? The answer is no. It is still a Gwen. But Sponge, think good. As Lazyfield now fighting against Viper here. Viper not feeling too happy about that one. This is still MF. As there's a bullet time, as Make It Rain comes on down, and the curtain's going to get called for no reason at all, because that misfortune is already dead. Sponge looking to try and punish Delight, though, for this, and Zeus comes in, and he's holding scissors. He is so dangerous. Andal not going to be doing anything to help this one out, as HLE is going to find kill after kill after kill. Yukal actually able to... Oh, never mind. I was about to say able to walk his way out, but the Deadly Flourish was underground! And so it killed him. It was like sharing pixels with the blast cone.
Maybe.
That could have been rude.
I think it's the...
About.
Well, he couldn't walk back and...
Yeah.
Oh no.
As Rich is going to try and do some damage and disappears. Pops over to the other side. Still going to be dead, but Peanut may suffer a loss of life for it. Never mind. He's fine.
X is the same as me going, it's really not that bad when you don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
So the issue... Oh... Try and cover for Rich. All these continuous decisions are, yeah, which we knew this.
That would be so frustrating to everyone at home. If I was like spectating, I would just turn it off. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm like, I always need to look at like how many dragons the team has and stuff like that. As Sponge is in a little bit of trouble. Lazyfield not going to be able to offer too much. Goes in for a little bit of an auto attack. Sponge is standing his ground for quite some time. But Zeus teleported in, and so he was always going to be dead. Zeka now with his ultimate on cooldown, but it looks like HLE have full control of this area.
No.
Yukal's still in the bottom lane.
Just take the inner!
Yeah,
this is what I'm talking about!
Why do we not do that? Maybe he's just happy that these minions are dying, but I feel like they could have taken a little bit more.
Yeah, well, it probably doesn't kill it with Zeka TPing in.
Control here of the mid lane.
You mean aesthetically or in terms of aim? The bullets.
I beg your pardon?
The bullets looked good. Is it?
Oh, the first one looked good.
Okay. So aim.
At the aim, yeah.
As opposed to the aesthetic.
Yeah. Aiming looked good for Gold King. No, he didn't. Not this week.
Not this week.
Okay. Rich dancing over. Zeus taking a little bit of damage here. Looks like that turret is going to survive. And there is a bit of a man drop. Sponge comes in, and once again the Gwen is dead. Not very immune this game by the looks of things. 3 deaths now on Zeus.
Delight. I'm more worried about the repercussions of this.
Yeah, so Delight is dead. Andal is likely dead as well. Viper just needs one more bullet or a grenade, and that's going to take him down. Sponge puts up the gate, and it is once again a really nice Deadly Flourish. Oh, Wind becomes lightning, but doesn't hit him, and still Viper able to flash forward, picks up the kill. And that is thanks to a rapid fire cannon. If he did not have that, that would not have landed.
Just getting a kill, And yes, it's nice to get a kill on the Gwen, but you're playing for the dragon, right? That spawns, well, at that point, spawn in like 30 seconds from there.
This kill after just killing Andil.
Yes.
Without any response, really.
And because of this, now the dragon goes to Hanwha Life, right? So, DRX, the initial decision is great, even though you invest Realm Warp in the play this out.
Oh. I love it when you curse. I love it so much. It's absolutely fantastic. Here's the man drop. Viper no flash, and he is definitely going to be dead. Oh, the curses, they just come... Okay, counter curse from myself. I apologize for that one, Sponge. But it's a 1-for-1 trade in the end, and I need to just make sure that I don't get too smug about Chronicles cursing, because then the counter curse happens, and then DRX can find a real lead. So we get to play the fun game of look at the experience bars. Let's do that right now. 4,000 health. We're ticking down, ticking down, ticking down.
Second out, Shadow Flame done. Second item approaching for Pina as well, who's had a pretty muted game as Sponge is trying to get a Grom.
A battle, perhaps, as Blasco going to get rid of the Gwen. That could be a decent opportunity here as the Curtain Call is doing so much work. Lazy Feel, the targeting of Viper is just gorgeous. Pop Blossom comes through, but it does not do nearly enough. And Sponge going to be turned on here. It's a deceptive orb, but it's actually going to be the scissors that take him down. 4 kills now for the Gwen. And HLE, I think relentless optimism towards DRX winning a game, though, is probably not that underappreciated. Bringing up Gattaca as HLE crush DRX in game 1 and DRX go for the comeback in game 2. That would be beautiful, but maybe they're going to go for the comeback in game 1. As, my God, Andil just dies. What was that bullet? What hit him? It was a nuke. He doesn't have very many defensive stats, and Zeka is very strong. 3-0 and 5 right now. As the Curtain Call is underground again, Viper really playing with the ups and downs. And yeah, Rich is dead. Sponge is in.
Well, why though?
Why was Rich just walking into the tribe?
Why is Sponge here?
There are a lot
Freeze frame.
There's a lot of questions, but not a lot of answers.
Wondering how I got myself in this situation.
Yeah, well, he's going to go into the base, picks up that turret shot for fun, and then another one as well. And that was for fun also. Now, this is going to be Soul Point.
Yeah, this is all, we're doing the work to make the DRX comeback in game 2 all the more captivating.
This was a you're alone.
And also I think there were a lot of votes you could have gone for. I think there was really a lot of good performances from the team. As DRX, unfortunately, in this one.
Yeah, this is a not winning angle.
They're also playing a summer, but he was fed, then died.
Why is Andil level 8?
Well, he hasn't. I don't know. Have you looked at the experience bars on the entire DRX?
So now, like, it makes sense that a 4th... Okay, that's a flash charm. Absolutely beautiful. On to UCal here as Peanuts over the wall. Gets the flash in. That is going to pick up the kill onto the rise. The curtains have been called once again as in goes Delight underneath 2 Nexus turrets, but he does not care. It is not bullet time, unfortunately, for Lazy Feel. It is game over time as HLE are going to put DRX in the ground here in game number 1. A very convincing performance. A beautiful showing from both Viper and Zeka in this one. Have to say, Viper on this Jhin, that's getting ban-worthy here in the LCK.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.